Commencing Autopsy 3. Time, 21:04. 27-year-old female, infected with unknown pathogen. Blood analysis indicates virus. Provisional name is PAX-12. Deceased had traveled in China before returning home 2 weeks ago. That must have been pre-quarantine. Unknown if had contact with livestock, but I can definitely see evidence of insect bites. Deceased had reported coughing and sneezing with a high fever. I'm seeing a nasty rash, some abscesses around the abdominal cavity. Clear signs of immune suppression. Cause of death appears to be catastrophic organ failure. Findings match reports coming out of China. This is highly concerning. The deceased may still be infectious. I'm halting the autopsy in order to notify the authorities. Request a full lockdown of this facility. Effective immediately.
Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope you, you all, excuse me, liked that little introductory video, by Plague itself, and not by me, so don't think I'm all that great. But yeah, hope you liked a nice little introduction, nice little video. That you into the game, you know, that you liked, yeah, just a nice little introduction there. Yes, I have played this game before, as you see from my loaded games. I haven't played and saved a game in quite some time, I guess, as you see, but I have played it before. So, for the sake of this video, though, we'll just play the main game. There's a tier mode, there's speed runs, there's official scenarios, there's custom scenarios, there's all that stuff. And you know, since this is a video I'm making for YouTube, and people maybe don't know, excuse me, my bad. Maybe don't know the game. I'm gonna play through the tutorial. Sure, let's just call it patch 12 for simplicity's sake. Welcome to Plague. Are you ready to infect the world? In this tutorial, we'll learn the basics of plaguing and infect the world together. Think of it as infectious disease stool. Sounds lovely. First, you need to choose where your disease will begin. Start in China. Tilt it to select it. And if you play this game, here's some word to the wise. Here's some advice. I don't know if word to the wise is correct to say, but whatever. Greenland is not your friend. Greenland is a pain. Greenland will be your bane of existence in this game. Greenland, I can make it on and on. But that place is hard to get infected, or can be, I want to say. So, just a word of warning and caution. Maybe a lot of frustration that comes from from that. And I don't know if I recommend starting there, because it's not a massive population, and it's a, you know, not the most ideal place, you know, with chillier weather and only a shipping port and whatnot. So I would not recommend starting there either. So it just, I don't know, ain't to be the funnest. Maybe to do to maybe try and get that infected. But I mean, you may be better. You may know stuff. You may know strategies to do that more easily. But I feel like the general consensus in this game is Greenland is a pain and annoying. What have you? But yeah, anyways. Replace our disease first in China. Now let's pop the bubble to infect patient 0 and start the game, as it says. So pop this red bubble. Replace when unleashed. Below you can see how many people are infected with your disease. you can speed it up here. You can do a 1, 2, or 3 speed, or a pause. It pauses it automatically at times. I want to say. So yeah. And also, as you see, it starts it off on the real life day. It's stage 2023. It's the 7th month when I'm recording this, and I would imagine it started off on the same day that I'm on, and it's the 8th. So I imagine it started off on the 8th. So that's pretty neat. That starts off on the same, and the actual real life day they're actually doing it. That's the time it made me also more realistic, but also made me more eerie and kind of creepy. It's like, oh, but yeah, red bubbles appear when you infect a new country. Pop the red bubble, or just bubble, whatever. It's red, but that's some DNA points. DNA points are very important. You can spend them to evolve your disease, make it stronger. You would get more DNA as you infect and kill more people across the globe. Lovely? That sounds something you typically are happy about, I want to say. You can also do DNA by popping orange bubbles when they appear. Pop the bubble now! I feel like I'm in the movie, when Arnold's like, what was Arnold say, like, drop it, Tootsie now! Or whatever he said exactly in that movie. But yeah, pop the bubble now. Nice, same DNA points you have over here in your disease section. Yeah, and as you see, you get more infectious as it progresses, as time goes on. You can change the game speeds over here, as I have demonstrated earlier. Yeah, it's currently paused. You can click play, or you can, press alpha. Press alpha 1. I don't know alpha 1. You can, yeah, pause. Whatever. Okay, yeah, I'm following. Okay, tutorial, I'm following you. Pause for space, even if you're on 2. Yeah, well, no, yeah, it brings you to pause. If you press space, then it brings you back to your previous one. It's time to evolve our play to make it stronger and help it spread. Click here or press Q to open the disease menu. This is the disease menu. Here you can evolve new traits to make your disease stronger. You can see our start date is 7/8/2023. Our rotation is China. Difficulty we're on. We're on the tutorial. The genetic template. See the DNA's used, the deaths. You can see all these types of stats here. You can, it maybe shows the other ones in this tutorial, I would imagine. Here's the transmission tab, though. Plus, you need points to avoid your disease. Let's start by getting the livestock transmission. Click this, and then press, yeah, if you see that, it shows it down here about what the estimated, what the outcome would be, or what it says will happen from it. You will gain this much infectivity from this. Yeah, so oh yeah, so as we continue to explore, here's the symptoms tab, where you can the different symptoms for your disease, your pathogen, plague, however you want to call it. As you see, like insomnia, is severity, but it's not infective, because as far as I know, you can't you can't infect someone with insomnia. But with cysts, I think that can maybe burst on your skin, maybe to it to be more infectious. Because you may have an open wound, open sore, an open open spot on your skin, so to be more infective and severe. And anemia, so it's a little infective and a little severe. And a rash, as you would imagine, if you if you keep scratching it or whatever, and it's blistered and maybe it's bleeding, maybe if you break it open or what have you, or maybe someone just touches it, it can be a spread. So there's a little some infectivity some severity. Coughing, as you would imagine, coughing is a pretty effective thing. It's not the most effective thing in the game, I believe, but as you would spread, coughing can transmit, diseases. So yeah, it's effective. And nausea. I guess maybe to only get infected by that is if you like come in contact with it, so it's not that effective. Oh, a slight chance of infection when kissing. Okay. Yeah, here's this, and as you see, there's more spaces to unlock, so you unlock more as you progress in this game. And as you see, yeah, there's more transmissions to unlock as well. And abilities. Since your disease should evolve, so it can be more effective. So you should get like these different things, so your disease can be more better spread more easily. Like drug resistance. So like maybe from a more wealthy country, like let's say Europe or the U.S., this would maybe be good for something like that. Like maybe hot countries, so maybe like Saudi Arabia or Egypt or places like that. Maybe for more chilly ones, maybe for like Canada or like Greenland. Places like that. And then bacterial resistance. I guess this is just attach all. It's to protect against all climates. So I guess if you want to maybe specialize, maybe have something that's more specialized to be more effective in heat, maybe you would do this instead. Maybe it's being good for everything. But yeah, so these are different streams, and here is the world menu. It shows how your disease is doing at a global level and tracking human cure research. Here you can see how many people are healthy, infected, or dead. That sounds terrible. Use these titles to filter categories of countries in the minimap. For example, if you want to see any hot or rich countries that you haven't infected yet. Excuse me. Here you see countries listed by if they are healthy, infected, or dead. However, for each country's name for more details. If your cure reaches 100%, then your disease will be cured and you will lose the game. And as you would imagine, your goal is to not be cured. Unless you're playing the specific game mode, the cure, then I believe your goal is to cure the disease. So yeah. When I finish exploring this, click the ads or press E. So yeah, as you see, these are the chillier, the cold countries, the game says, like Canada, Greenland, Russia. Here's the more hot countries, like Mexico, and Australia, and Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. Here's the more arid countries, like, Australia once again. There's Algeria, Spain. If you want some more humid countries, you get Russia, India, Brazil. If you want some more wealthy poor countries. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense because it's a $sign with a slash through it. So yeah, you would get Colombia or Bolivia if you want the more wealthy countries. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I was having more of these touted at once. So yeah, if you want, poor countries, you would get, West Africa or Central Africa. If you want, like, more wealthy, rich countries, you would get the good old USA. You would get France, you would get Spain or Sweden. If you want a rural types of countries, you would get your Finlands, you would get your Southeast Asia. If you want your urban, the old America then, or Japan. So you can total different things to see what you have, and you can click on different countries as well to see, to show you where it is. And if you double click, yeah, it shows you the country strain for the specific country, and it shows you how individual countries are dealing with your disease. It shows if the country's borders are open or not. If a country has shut its borders, their disease will be struggled to the end. Here are the actions that the government has taken to prevent your disease from spreading. Here you can see how much money has been spent for your disease to be cured. Here you can learn some more about your country when you're finished. So yeah, you can learn. I should read about the country actually itself. If you're curious about that, you can see it's a humid, rural, and a poor country. It has 10 million people. 0 are infected, 0 are dead. They spent no money for the cure yet. So yeah, government distributing hand soap. I guess that's just the default maybe for all countries. Let's just see, yeah, that's the default for all countries because our disease has only been in China so far, and there's no cure research because no one knows about it yet. So I would recommend, I guess you can play however you want to play, but maybe I would recommend to try and infect like the whole world before you make your disease more deadly. So I would try to do that first. I try and infect all 7.1 billion people, and then try and evolve things and symptoms to maybe make your disease more deadly. So that everyone's infected already, so then you don't need to worry about people shutting off borders or closing airports, cutting off the shipping lanes, or the government's like trying to enact all these things to try and stop the disease, is that when the world's already infected. So if you just enact things that make them more deadly, then if you do it fast enough, I guess, then you should be able to hopefully tell everyone that sounds horrible before they have any chance of hopefully completing a cure. So hopefully you then win. So then you win then if everyone dies. That sounds horrible. So yeah, so I maybe recommend infecting the whole world before doing a type of thing like getting it more well known and whatnot. But yeah, as you see, like there's also these things that come on, the news, yeah. So you know what's going on in the world to react accordingly. So yeah, you can be like patch troll, be dead, just read that stuff if it's stuff that is interesting to you. Yeah, you can zoom in and zoom out. However you want to play it. If you want like more maybe like 3D, maybe like more zoom in type of thing, you can do that. If you want like the more 2D type of play, you can play it like that. I guess however you want to play it. You also use the how we say it, WAS and D to move the map around. And if you want more 3D type of view, or 2.5D, however you want to say it, you can zoom out. And if you zoom out, you can't move it around with WAS and D because it's already maxed out zoom. But yeah, let's just start making our disease more effective. I recommend air and water. I think those are the safe bets. Maybe these are your first ones you should go for. I think those are certainly the safe bets or so. And then I would say just always kind of look at the bottom and see how that is. And then that may not be always exactly accurate. Like if you started in Greenland, I don't know how many like insects like mosquitoes are there. But yeah, so I guess maybe it isn't exactly accurate always, but I would say, this is a good metric, I guess. But it also tells you right here as well that these are especially good in hot climates, and there's a chance of mutation. Then especially good in urban areas, especially good in land transmission, especially good in poor regions, especially in rural places, and arid places and humid places. Excuse me. So, yeah, so we're gonna start with some, I would say you always at the beginning will want something that's more infected but not severe. As long as if it's severe, then I think more people will take notice of it. So I'm gonna say nausea is not that something to write home about. What's like the most infected but like I'm gonna say maybe coughing's the most infected, but also that's not that severe. And as you see, there's more things to unlock. Also, you have to be careful as well because your diseases can mutate, and more like, see, I just have sneezing right now. It can mutate into immune suppression or fever, and then you have to be careful and cautious because, like, if you're not ready to have your disease be more severe and be more well known because it's a more severe disease now, then I would try to devolve it if you can afford it, because it does cost money to devolve it, I believe. So I would try to keep that in mind and be cautious. But we're just trying to play it chill, play it low key, and not be too too out there, too well known. So let's just do that, and let's just do this. Bacteria survivability in all climates. And yeah, as you see, we are a bacteria. I think, are we? I guess we are. But normally, I guess it says it right here. I guess it's maybe my ephemeral loop. But it just says we're a tutorial, but I think we're a bacteria. That's why we have this bacteria upgrade here. But yeah, let's just continue to play now and earn more points. So as we've done all those upgrades, so we'll hopefully be able to progress faster. Hopefully we'll spread, our first spread, and as you go on, you just, I think, naturally get more points in your disease category down here. I think it's naturally get more points. As you infect more, and this time moves on, I want to say. And also, you can pop these red bubbles and it gives you infection disease points as well. And our disease has spread already. I guess the tutorial is complete. Okay, now, I guess now we're after our own devices now. And once your disease starts to spread, there may be like a mass. I mean like a mass. Like growth and like spreading of the disease. Like they may do like tons of places at once. You may have to pause to pop everything or something. But yeah. See, and this is a bit worrisome. People already know about our disease. There's still no cure research on it because it's nothing severe. It's what? Okay, well, whatever. It's gonna take 92 years, though, to do that. I don't wanna do stuff yet, but the whole world is not infected yet. You should wait for the whole world to be infected. I want to say before you make it really severe. I'm still trying to, like, have things that aren't... I don't want the people to really I don't know what the point of this is. Maybe these are useless with bacteria, but you can just did something like that. Yeah. But yeah, you see drug resistance, I got that. It costs 29 points for that. You can slow down the research speed, but I think I would advise to maybe wait till the research speed. Research is maybe more done with, the cure is maybe more finished, because I think it doesn't, like, I think it wants to do that. I don't know if it would slow it now. Well, maybe it just it decreases it, but I feel like that just maybe makes it harder Like if this was at 60 years, and then you did a third of it, I think if you did it, maybe it'll bring it down to maybe like the lower amount. But I don't know. But so I'll just keep it for that for now. But let's just do some more transmission though. I'm trying to not have it mutate. So let's just have it be infected through water more so. Yeah, see, yeah, as you see, I mean, there's new info down here. It's described outside the body in fresh, warm water, but now it's described chemically treated water. And now, the first one can survive on dust particles. Now, this one can survive suspended in air for a long time. So, and I think that one, I don't know, I have to see about that one. That maybe, this one maybe can survive an airplane filtration or something like that. Yeah, see, we're spreading, we're getting more infective, and I mean, like, the thing, I mean, like, yeah, see, it may just explode at one point. It may do tons of things at once, and then, like, as you see, it kind of just, like, is exponential, or just explodes at one point. As China has 1.4 billion people, and they're all infected now, so it's really expand fast at a point in the game. It may just like go crazy at a point. And as you also see, we have our first mutation. So it's just insomnia. So I'm not gonna devolve that. As you see, so many things are getting infected, so we did so many things at one time. Just that we had a pause here. I don't know if I would be able to do it all. I had to pause it myself. Now I made devolve projectile vomit. It sounds like a projectile vomit. Where is it though? Maybe not? I don't know. But yeah, as you see, you can devolve them. As you see, insomnia was mutated. It just happened naturally. So I can devolve it though. I can okay, well maybe my bad. Sorry if I lied, because maybe you don't have to pay for it. Maybe you actually get paid to devolve it. Maybe this is just on casual. Maybe if you're playing like normal and other ones, maybe you have to. I think come on. I want to say I'm sure you have to pay to devolve it. Then maybe it's just casual. You get two for it. Yeah, but I want to say that you actually do that. You have to pay for it though. But anyways, we'll just devolve that then. Sorry I devolved it if I lie, as I said I wanted. But or what have you. But anyways, yeah, so that's it. We have tons of DNA points. I mean, let's make drug resistance, and let's now this maybe hurts the cure time. Let's just try this out. Let's just try it. 13 years. Let's take 14. So and that does that. So maybe this just makes more work for the cure, and maybe this extends it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, and let's just do that. Yeah, so as you see, extreme bioaerosol pathogen bypasses air and water filters due to adaptive cellular cell. So yeah, I guess this is to maybe bypass like, air and water filters. So I guess maybe like the airplane filters, like filters you have in your home, I guess. It can do like filters you have like in like, yeah, just like air and water filters. Okay, now adrenaline, as you may see, may be a pain to get infected. And as you see, we're infecting. See, Norway. Oh no, I said Norway was a Taimani, but I mean Greenland. Not infected, thankfully. I don't know why life is breaking down. Like, I don't think my disease is that crazy. Like, it's not that severe. Like, people aren't dying. No one's died. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. People have died. But there's zero lethality, I think. How many people died? What are people dying from? Are you dying from insomnia? I guess people didn't die from that, from if you don't get any sleep, but that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know, people are... Oh, well, no, I don't think those deaths are from me. I think those deaths are from the earthquake. I think that's what it is. I think I remember. That's what the name telling it to do. Wait, but it says average death. I don't know. I don't know how my disease is deadly. Bacteria, vomit. I don't know how it's deadly. Everything's still open though, so I guess people don't take that much. Oh yeah, it said there, although it's not dangerous, it's still placed on a watch list, which is kind of, which is interesting. Man, they're really... Okay, well thankfully, I believe every place in the world is infected. Except Morocco and Algeria, which really hope they don't close their places down before. And also pop these cure bubbles if you don't want the cure to spread as fast. I want to say. Okay, well let's do that. Let's make it really hard for these people to work on the cure. Yeah, so hopefully that delays the tier progress. Sure, it just obviously I brought that down. The first death. I mean, is fever? Is fever's deadly? Is fever what taught us that? Fever. Okay, that's the first death. Every place isn't infected though yet. Okay, phew. And now every place is infected. So now I just gotta work on getting this stuff really up there and really infectious before okay, awesome, before the world finds it here. Okay, awesome. Okay, no other people left in the world. Great. Okay, so now you can get more deadly symptoms, like immune suppression and total organ failure. I would say is like the GG. Like if you did this, that's like the GG of the day. I mean, like people just start dropping dead like flies. Like that is insane. What happens? Like, and then also you can refund these if you really want to. I guess since I don't need infectivity anymore because everyone in the world is already infected, so I can devolve this stuff and do a refund if I also want more DNA points as well. Everyone in the world is already infected, so I don't need these heat resistances or these bacteria resistances since everyone in the world is already infected. So I believe it's so that's all fine. So yeah, just evolve this. Then more DNA points if you want to. Oh shoot, that was incredibly stupid. Dang it, man, I was so stupid. Ah! Whatever. All I really need is total organ failure and everyone's dead. Whatever. So I'm just aiming for that. So all this stuff to type be like devolved. Because people just need total organ failure. And then everyone's like GG. I want to say, but oh my gosh, please hurry up. Because the tier is moving and spreading. Oh, whatever. Whatever. There's just I maybe shouldn't evolve this thing, so maybe they can mutate, and maybe it can mutate into the total organ failure. Oh my gosh, I'm really tired of. Come on, please give me enough. I don't know if I'm not having. Dang, I really should have not. Spent. That's so stupid. I spent all that money. That's so dumb. Oh my gosh, my time. Dang it, my time have enough. Dang it. Oh man, come on. I just need total organ failure. Everyone's dead. Oh, that's 36, man. Dang, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I mean, everyone's infected. Let's like, come on. Darn it, man. Man, maybe... Man, spending money on that thing really screwed me over. Oh, stop. Total organ failure. Okay. Now, hopefully people just start dropping dead like flies. I'm sorry, that sounds terrible, but we kind of need that to happen, or else, tears going to be solved. People start having tomas. Okay. See, look, look how GG total organ failure is. Look how the tier was almost 3 quarters full, and a total organ failure, and like 4.6 billion people are dead just like that. It's crazy. And yes, Sweden has lost its mind so heavily that they're blowing themselves up with nukes. Oh man. Or saboteurs, or just like, the world is ending, who dares? Let's blow up the world with a nuke. Yeah, and as you see, total organ failure is a total GG. I mean, once you did that, everyone just dies or something. I mean, this thing is insane. There's also various others, which you can evolve into. I guess, hemorrhagic shock is a pretty severe thing too. But maybe total organ failure is like the supreme one. I mean, you see how deadly this thing is. I mean, Sweden, I believe, blew themselves up with a nuke. I mean, in Southeast Asia, it's now an anarchy. And as you see, like how that was, like, with the tier being to stay up progression it was. And then we did the total organ failure, and now everyone's just dropping dead like flies. No country is completely dead yet, though. But countries are dropping dead, like, fast. And it's taking longer and longer for the tier to progress. I just want to do that just to us. Make it even more deadly. I see that everyone's already almost dead, but yeah, let's just do that. Make it even more deadly. Yeah, the tier is gonna be solved. Yeah, what's all these countries? Where literally everyone's dead. These countries where everyone's dead. Not just some people are dead, but literally everyone's dead. And you can see the progression from the very beginning, where it's the base, just hand soap, to research, to corpse disposal, to dispensing bowel water, to dispensing face masks, closing land borders, set up trauma centers, more funding, more prioritizing healthcare, more funding infectious diseases, teams, drug research safeguards, using mass graves, more funding, burning corpses, and then ultimately everyone's just dead wherever I guess the government has fallen. And PetSub has destroyed humanity, has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts to last few humans so they are watching the end of history. And there you go. Everyone has died. You can play the tutorial, and that's basically played in a nutshell, I guess. At least this mode. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you liked that. Hopefully that's something from that. Hopefully that was informative. Hopefully, yeah, just hopefully it was done. And hopefully I did good with explaining it. Hopefully the tutorial itself was good. And hopefully I'm getting better with these videos as time goes on. Thank you for watching, if you did. Thank you for watching all the way through, if you did. Thank you so much if you watched all the way through. God bless you. But yeah, just have a great day. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a good video. That's something out of it. And just have a great day. Thank you so very much. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, my bad. There actually is this part of the game, too. After you beat the game, you can watch like the time lapse however you want to say it, of the name to see how your disease progressed. And you see how long that took and everything. So, yeah, you can see we started off in China. It slowly progressed. You can see the time it took 723 days over here. The tumor progress is 75% max. We're on the tutorial. The difficulty was casual. Same type was tutorial. Our total score is that. Yeah, and as you see, you can, as time goes on, you can speed this up. The healthy people, the uninfected, and the dead. So you can see as time goes on, the progression of your disease. So yeah, there's just a little addendum. Just a little extra. Just a little gravy on top of the biscuit, however you want to say, for this game to show you how the, just about the game itself. And you can maybe see when we got, when we did total organ failure and like maybe just like tons of people died. Well, yes, we are dying. Well, but look at how insane that is. And then like it's crazy. And then that's that. So yeah, I believe. Okay, and also you can unlock new genes. So yeah, then you can put those into your diseases as well. So but yeah, anyways, just sorry for that. Yeah, my bad. But just have a great day. Thank you once again for watching. Yeah, just thank you. Bye bye.